Okay, so you're going to a show. The most important thing that everyone has to ask themselves is, what are you going to wear? Well, the short answer is that it kind of depends on the artist, but also there are a lot of factors that go into dressing for shows. And as two experts and people that go to a lot of shows, we're here to help you with some tips to figure out what you should wear to a concert.
And like she said, we are experts. We've gone to way too many shows in our lifetimes. And we have learned from the blisters and the being soaking wet without any dry clothes to all of the things you could do wrong, we've done wrong over the years. And so we want to help save you the headache of those. The headache, the pain, the blood, sweat, and tears. All the things. Starting off, shoes. I feel like that's the first thing that everyone thinks of because shoes make or break, honestly, an entire evening out, no matter if you're going to a show or not.
Yeah.
And so for a concert, especially one that you are going to be general admission for or standing up a lot for, you want some comfy shoes. They can still look cute, but we just got to make sure that you're not going to trip and fall, that they're secure, that they're not open toe, so someone's going to step on your toe. You know, we just want to protect the feet. So what we would recommend is, especially if you're short, do a little bit of a platform. Like, I always love my platform sneakers or my boots that are like just a teeny bit of a hill, like they're platform on the front. Oh yeah, like these lovely Vans sneakers right there. I actually recently read Paris Hilton's book, and she like DJs, if you don't know. And she was saying that there's nothing, like her most favorite thing in her entire wardrobe is her platform boots that she wears to clubs. And I was like, that is genius, because she's like, then like no one steps on you, you know, you're comfortable. So be like Paris Hilton, get you a pair of some platform boots that aren't going to hurt, and wear those to your next show. And then pockets. I feel like this is something that a lot of people don't think about. You think about, okay, what am I going to bring into the venue? You think about your bag. So if there's a clear bag policy, make sure you have that. But if you are watching a show you love too, like especially if it's an artist you're a super fan of, you're going to be wanting to like video the show, but then also live in the moment and then video and take photos. So make sure you have a pocket, like a jean jacket pocket, a pants pocket. If you don't have a pocket, make sure you have like a crossbody or one of those. I don't even know what they're called, like the phone chains now that go on cases. So like that would be super handy too. But just make sure you have somewhere to put, like easily put your like lip gloss or your phone, so you can easily get to it and not have to like dig in your bag while the show's going on.
My biggest pet peeve when I'm at a show and I don't have pockets is that I can't clap along to the music because I'm holding my phone, and so I'm like clapping like with my phone in my hand. Oh, I hate it. So I always make sure that I have pockets or like a bag that I can just like slip in there.
Yeah. And like most venues too, especially if you're going GA, there's not going to be a place to put your bag. Sometimes if you're going to like an arena, you can put it under your seat, but if it's general admission or if it's a smaller show or outdoors, you want to make sure that you can just like keep it on your body. Especially like we all know there's nothing worse than someone spilling their drink and like it goes all over the floor and then everything's soaking wet. So like just get a crossbody, get something that you can just have on you the entire night.
Going off of that, when you're in a general admission show, or really just a show in general, if you're anything like me, you're going to be jumping up and down a lot, and you're going to be dancing and, you know, just living your life in the moment. My recommendation to you is not to wear a ton of jewelry, especially like necklaces that are gonna like come up and hit you in the face when you're jumping, or like big huge earrings that are gonna bother you, or you know, you're gonna lose one because you're gonna be sad if you lose an earring. You know, just be mindful not to wear like a ton of jewelry, or like if you want to, make sure it's not super expensive or anything because you might lose it. And what I do, because I love earrings, I'm an earring person, I make sure that I have 2 backs on each earring if I'm going to a show.
I'm also scared, like especially depending on the crowd, like if it's a moshy crowd, like I don't wear any dangles. So like I don't want my earlobe being ripped.
You also have to take that into consideration.
Yes.
The type of grub. And then this, I think, kind of depends on if you're camping or not and like the weather and all of that. But like if you're waiting in line or camping and it's cold outside, obviously make sure to layer. You can watch our video on how to camp if you want to learn more about that. But just make sure that if you're going to be outside and it's cold outside, be sure to just bring a jacket, but also know that it will probably be warm in the venue. So if it's inside and it's winter and I am not necessarily like waiting for a long time, I usually don't bring a jacket just because, like Sarah said, you're not going to have anywhere to put it if you're in the pit or it's a small show or whatever. And it's annoying having to like hold it the whole time because you're gonna have to hold whatever you bring with you. Also, an arena floor is very gross and dirty, so you don't want to be putting all your stuff on the floor, especially like your nice jacket that you wear all the time, because then you're gonna have to wash it. So just be aware that whatever you bring into the venue, you're gonna have to hold, so less is better.
Like even recently at the Jonas Brothers concert, like it was freezing outside, but I knew it was gonna be warm, so I did the like, okay, I'm gonna wear one jacket with a short sleeve shirt so I can like take off the jacket. Because especially if you're like going to dinner before, you know, you want to be comfortable too. But make sure it's like a jacket, okay, you could easily like tie around your waist.
Right.
And not it's like has super puffy sleeves where you're just gonna literally have to hold it. So yes, think through what the temperature will be like. Also, be warned with wearing a skirt. I personally I can't think of the last time I wore a skirt or even a dress to a concert, because I know I'm gonna be jumping. There's gonna be a lot of people around me. If you do decide to wear a skirt or dress, wear some shorts underneath just in case. You know, it's windy like at amphitheaters. You just, just be safe.
You don't want to miss out.
No, we don't. You also want to be comfortable and like not be worrying about, oh my gosh, like my dress is coming up while you're like, especially if you have your hands raised and it just like keeps pulling up. So just be warned, if you still want to wear it, you do you, awesome, rock it, but like probably wear some little spandex underneath.
What I do is I wear skirts. It looks like a skirt in the front, but like in the back is shorts.
And then also we all know that like you don't want to be that person that everyone hates in the crowd, so don't wear a big hat or like anything that's gonna block someone's view. So if your hair, like just try not to block someone. We've all seen those, like especially if we live in Nashville, the cowboy hats, the like big rimmed hats. It's not like one of the slanted surfaces. If the venue's not built very well, if it's just a small show that's a flat ground, you won't be able to see anything, especially if you're shorter side like me. And then also bring a hair tie, because the amount of times where even if you're like, oh, I look so cute now, but then you get in that pit or you start dancing or whatever, you're gonna wanna put your hair up. So like bring a hair tie, even if it's after the entire show's over, then you can put your hair up and just like feel a little bit better. Especially in the summer, oh my gosh, when it is 1,000 degrees outside and you're outside. Just like, don't be afraid to be comfortable. We all want to look cute, don't get me wrong, but comfort is also a really big thing. One of the most fun times I ever had at a concert, my sister and I wore literally athleisure to like the Jonas Brothers Yankee Stadium show. After the first night we learned our lesson, after wearing nice clothes and got rained/poured on, we wore athleisure and it was so much fun. So you can still look cute and comfortable clothes.
Speaking of it being 1,000 degrees, as we all know, concert season is at its peak in the summer, and a lot of artists love to tour amphitheaters in the summer. And my recommendations for you, if you are outside, like definitely bring a hair tie or just like simply wear your hair up. I always do braids. That's my personal preference, but I also recommend it for whoever. And then if you are gonna be somewhere where you're standing in like a grassy area, especially at like a music festival, make sure that you wear secure shoes that you're not gonna mind if they get muddy. So like Converse or like old sneakers or something like that, because you're gonna be in like dirt and mud and rocks and all of that. So like, please don't wear sandals that might easily get stuck in mud, or you might get stepped on, or they might break.
I personally never wear an open toe shoe to like any concert, any festival.
I don't either.
Just stay away.
Make sure you know what sort of terrain that you're gonna be standing on for a while. Also, wear sunscreen. Please wear sunscreen. I learned this the hard way this past summer. when I saw 5 sauce and I wore fishnets, and now I have permanent marks.
She used fishnet too.
Don't be like me, and please wear sunscreen, like the highest SPF. I know it's like annoying and you don't want to have to do it, but
just get the little spray tint. But I do know, like, double check, because some venues don't allow you to bring in certain sunscreens.
I would just recommend before you even leave your house. And then, like we said earlier, you don't want to get caught in the rain. We both have had this problem. And so please bring a poncho.
I just like keep one now in my bag at all times, in my clear bag. Like just the clear ponchos. You can buy a pack of like 12 of them at Walmart for I think $10. It's so cheap, but they are 10 out of 10. Highly recommend that you get one and keep one with you at all times.
A lot of venues don't let you bring umbrellas either, is the thing. Or they make you like keep them up front or something.
You can double check the umbrella policy, but 9 times out of 10, they're not going to let you bring it in. Just get yourself a poncho and bring it to the show with you, because you never know. The weather at Jonas Brothers Yankee Stadium said it was not going to rain, and it still rained. So I learned my lesson from that one. Those are all of our tips for dressing for success at a concert, because we want you to have fun, we want you to be comfortable, take the cute Instagram photo, but then also dance your heart out for the entire show and not leave with blisters. So until next time, we hope you enjoy these tips, and send us a picture of your cute concert outfit that you're wearing next. Like, we'd love to see it.
And also make sure that you stay tuned to our channel for our next video, because we're going to be talking about concert dress code and this unspoken rule of dressing up for shows. And kind of how concert fashion has evolved.
We love a good themed outfit, don't we?
We love it.
Eras Tour, cough cough.
Yeah.
Love on Tour, cough cough. Renaissance Tour, cough cough. All the things. Okay, well, we will see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Bye.